Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Playdates and Travels, and if you're watching me for the first time, I hope that you stick around. I do a lot of Disney content on this channel. Today, as I'm filming, is National Wear Your Ears Day. So I thought, what better way than to show my entire Disney ears collection. So that includes both Parks official ears and my small shop ears that I have in my collection at this time. So I thought, why not share this? I was hoping to get this video out in the coming weeks anyway. But the fact that it's National Wear Your Ears Day is just the impetus for getting this out even quicker. So by the time you guys see this, it'll be the day after National Wear Your Ears Day. So definitely let me know in the comments if you wore your ears on National Wear Your Ears Day and what your favorite pair of ears are in your own personal collection. But for now, I'm going to show you my ear collection, and you might be surprised to see how many official ears I have. I might put on the screen the total number of ears that I own, because I actually don't know. I know that I get a lot of my ears from the outlet, so I don't always pay for them, at full price. And then I also have gotten a number of them from the parks themselves or from Disney boxes, you name it. I have every single pair of ears on me at this point except for my Christmas ears, and they are the Light Up Christmas 2017, we're doing 2016 pair. And I will show an insert of that. They're like the chunky ones with the big light bulbs, not the other thinner ones that I have shown as well on my channel, but I will insert a photo if I can find it. That's the only pair of ears that I don't currently have in my possession because that's in storage. But without further ado, let me get into my ear collection. And I am wearing my most recent, newest pair, so I will give you a close-up of this at the end, so stay tuned for that as well. So I'm going to start with my first ever pair of ears, and these are a pair from Miranda's Mini Ears, a small shop. You can see the nice gold rope braiding around the edges. These are Aurora and Prince Philip Inspired Ears. I love the big oversized bow. I believe I could have chosen this bow color in any color, and I decided just to go with the default magenta-esque color because I did like it. It's actually a pretty thin pair of ears. They're very comfortable and very easy to wear. I like that it has different prints on either side, and it is my first ever small shop pair that I fell in love with and made me decide to keep on going. And surprisingly enough, it was my first pair. Probably my next official pair of ears that I purchased is another small shop item, and this is from Sewn by Fairies, and you can see the nice gold braiding as well along the edges of these ears, as well as this beautiful sparkly gold glitter that forms the edges of this ear. It says HTH, standing for Hollywood Tower Hotel, and there's a nice beautiful key in the center. Again, this was a small shop ear. I love that this is like a plush embroidered look, and these represent the Tower of Terror ride. You can see the stripe there that matches the hat that the employees wear, the cast members wear on that particular attraction. I love these ears so much. Probably one of my favorite small shop ears. They're just so well made, and they are from the UK. Worth every penny. I'm going to go into my official ears from the park. This is probably the first official pair of ears that I was eyeing for many, many years. It is from 2017 that it first got my attention, and I love the purple embroidered look on this again, little sparkly medallion and little frou-frou veil on top. I just happen to love this little crown and everything. This is my favorite color, and I definitely was eyeing this for many years before I decided to start buying ears officially from the parks. I always thought they were kind of expensive, but this is what bit the dust, and from there I just kept on going. This is another early pair that I got from the parks. I got this from a mystery box. I believe I was sent this from none other than Gifts from Mickey, and it is a 2017 Epcot Food and Wine Festival themed ears. I love the sparkle on this, and purple is my favorite color, so of course I needed this. I'm a big fan of Figment, so this is a very fun Chef Figment inspired pair. Love these ears so much. This is more recent that I got these. This is a pair of green and pink sparkly ears. I actually was sent this in a mystery box, swap box from the Disney sisters. We did an exchange, and they sent this to me, and I also have a couple extras that I was able to get later on from the Disney outlet when they made their way to my local outlet. But I love this pair. It reminds me of the Little Mermaid-esque, and it's just really pretty with the pink and the green, also very spring-like. Another fun pair from the parks. This is another more recent pair. It is the Bubblegum Ears, and I have two pairs. This is actually my second pair. The other pair is on my wall permanently, but this is one that I recently picked up from the Character Warehouse in Florida. They had these at the outlet there as well. But I happen to love this particular look because it reminds me of Epcot, one of my favorite places in the entire world. I miss it so much right now, but you can see the bubblegum wall is replicated on this bow, and then of course you have Epcot Spaceship Earth in the actual ear itself. So a very fun pair from the parks as well. representing my favorite park, Epcot. This is another recent acquisition of mine, and it is the Sally ears. I love that the bow on this one actually matches Sally's dress, and then you've got the stitch pattern representing Sally all around the ears itself. Another cute official pair from the parks, and look! I got this one for $6. Not a bad deal from the outlet. Love it. Another recent pair from the Disney parks was this particular pair. It is a metallic silver. I love the shiny bow on this one, and I got this from the outlet as well. I don't remember what the price was that I paid for it, but when ears go for $30 in the parks, getting them at the outlet is always a great find, and I love the way these look. Very, very classic. This was a more recent find for me, and it's the Toy Story Christmas ears. They light up and they shine all throughout the ears. I will show you. There you go. Very cute that this has the light up effect. It is double-sided, and these are just fun glow ears from the parks once again. And it's just fun to have Toy Story. You can see that it has Buzz and Woody and a green alien all represented via ornament, so they're very, very cute, and they light up, and they're just fun and festive. Perfect for the holiday season and to remind you of your love for Pixar and Toy Story. This is another pair of ears that I've had for a long time on this channel. I think I got these back in 2017, if not early 2018, and they are pink leopard ears. These were definitely a popular item in a lot of box swaps at one point, but I got this myself, I believe, from the outlet because these were definitely made available at the outlet at one point, and I grabbed them. And they remind me of Animal Kingdom in a nice pink cheetah print. This is a newer acquisition, and these are the blue, navy blue polka dot print. These were super popular when they first made their way to the outlet. I love the pink puffy bow on this one. They're just nice and comfy, and I love the nice big bow that they've been going out with in Disney more recently, so another fun festive pair. Also from the outlet, I have this particular pair. They have a nice leathery look to the ears, and then this nice raised thin bow. This is a little bit different than Disney has done. You can see it's a little more of a foam ear, and also like little sparkly gems throughout this particular bow. So it's a fun, cute look. Definitely a different pair and unique. This household loves Princess Jasmine, so when I found out that Princess Jasmine was replicated in ear form, I had to get this pair. I requested this one and it was sent to me from a Bibbidi Bobbidi Boxes box. However, I also have a couple extras of these, but this is the Princess Jasmine ears from Aladdin. You can see it has the magic carpet in the bow form, so cute. And then of course the nice teal look is made up in the ears, and on the back of the magic carpet is a nice yellow bow. So I happen to love this pair. I just think it's fun to have Princess Jasmine in ear form. This is another official pair from the Disney parks, and you can see it's like the navy polka dot one, except this one has actual sequined on the bow that move as well, so it's not just painted onto the bow, but there are extra little decals. That's a nice detail, and of course it has a nice pink bow. Another cute classic pair from the Disney parks. This was all the rage when it was released, and these are the rose gold ears. I did not actually get this from the Disney parks, however I got this from my Disney store because these made their way to the Disney store finally 2 years later at a much discounted price. I believe they were around $20 opposed to $28 or $30 in the parks. It's not a bad deal. These are not the Briar Rose pair that are now more popular in the parks that have like a puffy bow. These have the standard satiny bow, but I happen to like this pair a lot, and they do look pretty nice on every skin tone. My next official Disney pair of ears from the Disney parks is this beautiful flowery one. And I know this was actually a nice return item to the outlet at some point, and this did eventually make their way to my outlet as well, which is why I have this. I think I paid about $5 for this pair, but they are gorgeous and very spring-like. And the bow on this one is like a plush pink velvety material. Also very nice. I recently became the owner of these Animal Kingdom inspired ears, sort of like a giraffe print from the parks. I love that this has a nice black bow to go along with it, and this was a cyan color in the parks. I don't really know what cyan was, but you can see it does say that on the label itself. I believe I bought this, however, for just a couple of dollars, so again, not a bad steal from the outlet. Then I have these, and these are the 2018 ears, and they're really cute because they're nice and blue. I don't really have blue in my collection that often, so this is a kind of a deviation for me, but they're very cute, and I wear them in many, many videos. And you can see that on this puffy bow, they have different park icons. You've got a Mickey Mouse, you've got the Space Mountain Ride, you've got an ice cream bar that's been eaten, you have the smiley face from It's a Small World, you have Minnie Mouse, you have a teacup, you have the partner statue. So there's a lot going on in these little pair of ears, and I love it. The nice blue motif. My only thing was that the shape of this was a little oblong. You can see it's not a perfect round shape. For some reason they were all like that. But either way, they were really cute, nice blue and sparkly. And then on the headband itself, it does say 2018 to represent the fact that these came out during that year. This is the 2019 pair of ears that came out, and I love the pink puffy bow on this one, representing the park icons. It was sort of an update to the 2018 ears they had come out with. You can see it does say 2019 on the side of the headband itself. And then a close-up of the bow shows you have the partner statue, you have the castle, you have the Maleficent figure from the popular parade before they took that away. And then you have the castle again, Space Mountain. There's a lot of different detail on this that kind of represents the parks in different various formats. There's even like Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, look at that. So there's a fun little pair of ears right here, and I happen to love the color on these. These eventually did make the way to the outlet as well at the end of 2019, but I bought this at full price. So I happened to grab this before it sold out at that discounted price, but oh well, it's a beautiful pair of ears either way. This one's super popular come Halloween time, and it is the candy corn ears. You can see it does have candy corn replicated in the bow on this particular pair, and then the lining of this one is in orange and black because that is the best way to represent Halloween in Minnie Mouse form. I happen to love these ears. They actually look really good on you as well. I didn't think orange would be my color, but these are really, really cute. To go along with my Sally pair, I have this Jack Skellington Top Hat form. I believe these were the 2019 pair of ears that were released with this nice little veil and the top hat. These are so cute, and this is a super popular pair. Every time I've gotten this from the outlet, people wanted to buy it, and I happen to get this pair for myself as well. You do see it says The Night Before Christmas there on the bow, and it has a nice skeletal pattern along the side of the headband as well. So this is really, really cute. Another pair that was unique to be released at the parks was this Buzz Lightyear themed pair. You can see there's purple lining on the inside. It's got the little icon from Buzz Lightyear's little toy effect. You've got Lightyear across the side as well. You see his colors in that color scheme. And then on the back, it's got an actual like wingspan, just like on Buzz himself. So I love that. The only thing with this particular mold is that it's a little loose. It's only bound by these two little small little thin threads, so it could definitely come loose. But other than that, I do happen to like this pair a lot. And then another official Disney Parks pair that I recently acquired was this beautiful Americana look. I grabbed it in the summer of 2019, and I happen to love it. It's got an all-Americana look with this Minnie Mouse and star print, and you can see the stars embroidered on the ear itself. Along the sides, it also says All-American Girl. This is another fun, popular ear pair that I was able to grab when it came to the outlet, and I was so excited because I remember seeing it in the parks and wanting it, but not wanting to spend the full price. So when I got it at the outlet, I was very, very happy with that. This was another fun pair of ears that I grabbed. I got this from a mystery box that was sent to me for my birthday from Magic at Your Door. I love the fluffy pink and purple big bow on this one. This has a nice wide headband, a little bit different than most ears, and this little bow set is just ginormous. And it's two-sided, so on this side you have pink and purple, on this side you have it opposite, so it just depends on which side you want to have more prominently with the big bow going across the front, but these are a cute pair nonetheless. This I grabbed in the end of last year when it came to the outlet. This is a nice pink, all pink sparkly pair. Not definitely my style usually, but when you have cute ears come to the outlet, you kind of have to make them part of your collection. So that is how this came to be a part of mine. And it's very, very sparkly. This is one of the pairs that I was most excited for at the end of 2019, and this is the Oogie Boogie Bash ears. You can see there is Oogie Boogie himself in the center of this purple bow along this beautiful black and off black little motif from The Night Before Christmas. Another cute pair for Halloween. I can't wait to wear these, and this is definitely a cute pair. It does say on the side Oogie Boogie Bash 2019. I got this from the cast member store. They only had a couple of pairs available when I was there, and I was very happy to make this part of my collection because I think I got this for $5 from the cast member store. Not a bad deal at all. This is one of my other light up ears that I have from the parks. I also used to have the Christmas one that they had released, but I went ahead and sold that since I didn't really use it that much. But I happen to like these, and this has the hitchhiking ghost. You can see on the ear itself, it does say the Haunted Mansion. I put my hand behind the ear, it's a little easier to see, but it does say the Haunted Mansion there, and it has a hitchhiking ghost on either side. In the center, it does say 50, representing 50 years of the Haunted Mansion since this came out for the 50th anniversary between 1959 and 2019. So very awesome little Haunted Mansion 50th ears. This is my classic pair of Christmas ears. I've had these for 2 years as well, and I love the simple red bow with the green in the center. They are definitely a fun pair to wear around Christmas time. A lot of people have these, and they're just really fun, festive, official Disney Parks ears. The next ears that I have is kind of like a Sleeping Beauty type of design. You can see it says Aurora, Belle all across the side. It says, be kind, live your dreams, and then it says Tiana, Jasmine, Merida, Aurora, and Belle, and Cinderella all across this pattern. So it definitely has different princesses. There you go. There's Mulan and Snow White on this side as well. So I love the fact there's so many different princesses representing this very classic design. You also have the crown on here. When I first found this pair in the parks, it was in the little girl section, but I don't care. I think that I can be a princess at heart, and I love the classic pink with the crown on this particular pair. And then this is my last official Disney Parks ears. This is another official pair of ears from the Disney Parks. It does say Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. This is from the 2018 Flower and Garden Festival, and I think these are so pretty. It's a very classic floral design with some flowers on either end, and of course this little decal here you could actually take out if you really wanted to and just make it a year-round pair, but I kind of like that it commemorates the festival. It is one of the better festivals that Disney does, and I love that it continues around both sides. And then I'm going to show you my last pair of ears that's not on my wall just yet, and this is actually my newest pair of ears. So I bought this a couple of weeks before the parks opened, and this is a Mulan Inspired Ear. Look at that embroidery on the ear itself. I mean, you've got Mushu's design, such a cute like Chinese dragon look, and then you have that on both sides. It's stunning. This is the reversible ear, so it's green on this side with the fan, and then the other side that's more prominent has this look instead. It's just really, really pretty, and you can see it also has kind of the symbol from Mulan's ancestry right in the front. So you've got a blue bow or a green bow, depending on what look you want to have represented most, but I happen to love this pair. It's gorgeous, and the detail extends all along the sides of the headband, and it says bravest of all. Love that so much. So that's my newest pair of ears from the parks, my Mulan ears, and I just happen to be in love with this pair. Now I want to quickly show a couple of my small shop ears that I have happened in my collection before I show you what's officially on my wall, my year-round display that I look at every day. And this is another pair of ears that was recently sent to me in a swap box in December. This was sent to me from Princess Melody from a small shop online. I believe she got it from an Etsy shop. And it's a nice little fun berries and holly, like Mickey berries, Christmas pair. And I happen to think these are so cute. You can see the design is woven throughout, and I think that it was so great that she took the time to send this to me because I happen to love Christmas, so another pair of Christmas ears from my collection is phenomenal, and I will definitely wear this more next Christmas season as well. Next is a pair of Ariel inspired ears, and this was sent to me, I believe, from a subscriber. You see it's a nice bow with a little mermaid design. These were made for me almost, I want to say, and they are gorgeous. And I love that they took the time to send this to me. So happy to have subscribers in my life. I got this as a way of being on YouTube, and so thankful since Ariel is my favorite princess. Next up is a pair of ears made by my friend Christy over at Christy's Corner. She does have a small shop as well, her ear shop, so you guys should check out her link, Christy's Corner here on YouTube, to find that out. But look at these Ariel ears that she made for me. She has this beautiful pattern of Ariel with flounder. She bought this beautiful sequiny blue bow that kind of represents the ocean to be my center. It's supposed to have a fork going across the center, and unfortunately it keeps coming off. I'm gonna have to like just put extra glue, but you can see the glue where it was, and it's a small little tiny fork, a dingle hopper that was supposed to go across the side. Sorry Christy, I will fix that soon. I'm so sorry that I haven't had a chance to just refix it again. I have fixed it, but I think it just keeps coming off. At any rate, you can see the pattern does go onto the back, and it just says free as the sea, and I'm so very touched that Christy took the time to make these for me because ears are very time consuming and I love them. And this is a pair of ears that I made myself. When I was going to my January trip to Walt Disney World, I knew that I wanted to have a pair of ears that kind of represented the Festival of the Arts, so I put this little paintbrush here to represent the arts aspect. Have this like fun sequiny bow that it just moves with your finger. I love that little detail. And then this fabric I got from spoonflower.com, and it is in Epcot inspired pattern, except that it's in different colors because I wanted something to stand out that wasn't the standard gray as you would get with the Bubblegum ears. So I do have the Bubblegum look right there. These are official Parks ears, and then I have the ones that I made. So you can see it's really close, but This is the traditional gray, and this one has color. And I happen to love these ears. I think they came out stunning, and I was really impressed with how they turned out, and I definitely got a lot of compliments wearing them in the park, so I am happy I took the time to make these. They are a little heavy, I will say, because I did use a bigger ear than normal because I wanted them to stand out on my head. This is a close-up of the very first pair of ears that I ever made. You can see that I used the Daiso fabric. Actually, it was a great quality to be my background. It does say adorable on it. It has mini cupcakes, mini jars, little bows, music notes all over the front. Behind this part it says what a treat, and for Mickey with a heart. On the back it is double-sided, so you have more of the design continuing. So it says fun day out, off to meet my BFF, things like that. So this is actually a really cute fabric. I was really proud of how this came out. I put this gold trim all over the top and the sides of these pair of ears. I have this Christmas bow that says Merry Christmas with like a farmer tractor car. It's like that motif. I forget what it's called. But that style of I'll be home for Christmas is the bow. And then I added a jingle bell as a center point, just a nice fun touch. So this is my very first pair of ears that I've ever made. I lined the bottom with red felt to make this nice and non-stick, and then I also wrapped the headband in the exact same print. So this is continuing all over front and back, and that is my very first pair of ears that I'm gifting to a swap, but I wanted to show my handiwork. Another pair of handmade ears. These were made for me from Susan over at Twinkling Beauty, another YouTube channel. This was actually sent to me in the 90s swap box that we did, and these are so cute. She made me Animaniacs themed ears. These are awesome. Nothing like Disney ears represent the 90s, right? So I like the beautiful yellow bow in the center with the blue, and then you've got both Wacko and Dot on both sides of this. So it's awesome. You've got the yellow and red back. These are gorgeous ears made for me from Susan. So thanks again to Susan for making me 90s ears, and that was one of my most recent ears to come into my collection. Now for my licensed collection of ears. This is one of the first pairs that I was able to grab, and it is a pair from Claire's. I love that it has the unicorn horn in a nice gold color. You've got a purple bow with flowers in the center, and then this iridescent white, off-white and pink glittery design for the ears. I mean, it wraps around the entire ears. These look like official stunning ears of the unicorn, and I think they're so cute. Got them from Claire's, and they're really, really pretty. In that same vein, I recently got these, I believe, from Walmart, and they are a licensed pair of ears as well. These were not sold by Claire's, so this is actually from her accessories brand. It's a licensed brand from Disney, and it was definitely at Walmart, and I love that it's got like the pink and green effervescent look with the unicorn horn going along the side as well. So similar to the other pair, but in a different color scheme. I happen to like my unicorn ears, what can I say? I got these from Walmart as well. You can see they have the Disney Minnie Mouse licensed little tag on them still on the front. And this is a pair very, very close looking to the official park's ears with the black and white glittery shiny design, and then the red classic bow in the center. So these are unlike the official ears in that they just have satin on the back, but for a licensed pair of ears, these actually look really, really nice. Yet another pair from Walmart, and this has sort of like an oblong shape with the ears, but otherwise they are a cute little Minnie Mouse headband. I think these were kind of about $10 from Walmart. And again, if you don't live near a Disney park and you just want a nice licensed pair of ears, not a bad way to go. These are also from the Her accessories brand, and they're very cute. For another licensed pair of ears, Gem, this is actually a pair of rose gold ears to replicate the official ones that were sold from Neon Tuesday. This actually was sent to me from a mystery box from Walt's Life. See the Neon Tuesday branding right there, and these are cute. I mean, they look very similar to the actual park's ears, but they're not, obviously, because they were licensed, but not a bad replica of the real ones, I have to say. I showed you that classic red bow, and I also have this classic pink one with the pink bow. This is actually another pair of ears that came from Claire's. This is actually from one of those mystery bags they were selling for a while back, where you can get them for $10 and see what kind of mystery ears you would have sent to you. And this is one of the ones I opened. I think these are really, really pretty and stunning. And actually the size in this is pretty dead on to the actual size of Park's ears, so not a bad deal. I wish Claire's would come back with those bags again because I love them. And this is the other one that I got from the Claire's bags. You can see this has a more purpley bow and kind of an off sparkly ear. This one I would have to say is not as classic looking, but you definitely have to be a fan of purple. Being that I am, however, I was a-okay with this pair, and very grateful again to Claire's for coming out with that little collaboration with Disney. It was fun. Okay, now I'm going to show you my ear wall. It's just the ones that I still have up here because some of them I had to take down, but let me just show you one by one. I'll start from the bottom because it's easier. This is the Hollywood Tower Hotel ears that I showed. They're always on my wall, so that's why they're there. There's the new Mulan ones. This one is the Animal Kingdom one, the blue polka dot. So you've seen all of those. So the one that you haven't seen is this one, and this is my Lunar New Year pair. So I thought about getting the ones from this year, and then I just didn't because I had these, and they're so classic, and I love them. But this is the Lunary Ears from last year. They were sold in both the Disney parks in the US as well as Shanghai, and I think they're gorgeous. I love the black sparkly with the classic red. That's what the back looks like. So they're very simple, but they are a beautiful Chinese New Year type of print, and I happen to think these look so great on anyone. Then you have these ears, and this is my Tokyo Disney pair. I love these ears to death. I don't know how else to say it. These are the cherry blossom ears. I jumped through hoops to get these, my personal shopper, back when they were released about 2 years ago, and I still love them. They're one of my favorite pairs of ears to date. I like them so much better than the Millennial Pink ones. I just think they're gorgeous. In fact, I owned the Millennium Pink ones at one point, and then I ended up selling them because I was like, it's okay. These are my favorite ears. These are by far my favorite ears. I have talked about this so many times. This is from an Etsy shop, and the Etsy shop seller, I will put her name on the screen. Her name is Crystal Raquel. That's her real name, but her shop's name is escaping me at the moment. I will put it on the screen and insert a link down in the description below because I just think they're gorgeous. I love the sparkliness of this, and then she's got the bow. She's actually was a college student. She just graduated, but I love that she was making this in her spare time, and these are just phenomenal ears. Love them. Then I have this one. This is a Disney Parks ears. They were Christmas ears, and I cannot say enough great things about these Gingerbread Mickey ears. I love these ears. They reminded me of a Tokyo-esque designs. When they were released here in the US, I had to get them. I love the little candy bow in the center. I love the little side green bow on Minnie's face. It's just a really cute Mickey and Minnie pair, and this beautiful plush fabric that they use for the ears. So I love it. And oh, I just dropped it. For those of you who wonder how I put these on my wall as well, I use these clear push pins, and I use a nail, drive the nail into the wall until I make a nice hole, and then I put the push pin to keep it so that it's very see-through, and from afar you can't see that this is sitting on that, for example. So that's how I display my ears. Okay, moving on to the next pair. This is a classic pair of ears that I was recently gifted as part of a swap box, and entirely Kristen sent these to me in our Christmas in February swap that we did. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But I love these ears as well. They're a nice classic pair, and before I owned these, I had only had the non-official ones from Claire's, so it's cool to have the Disney Parks version of this as well, and a nice classic red bow in the center to represent Minnie Mouse. I have a pair of Little Mermaid ears. This I got from an Etsy shop as well. For all the Etsy shop purchases, I will put the link on the screen. I don't remember which one I got this from, but I remember at the time I was looking for a very simple classic Little Mermaid pair, and you can see it's got the scale design. This is a fabric that a lot of Etsy shop users use, and I just think that they're really comfortable. And then you could have customized the bow to whatever color, but again, I will put the shop owner's name in the description so that you guys know who I used for that. This is the newer Figment ears. These were released for the Festival of the Arts last year, and then they were re-released, and I was so happy to get them gifted to me in both a Gifts from Mickey box as well as the Bibbidi Bobbidi box. I only have one, however, now because I did sell my duplicate since I didn't need two of them, but I love that Figment is on these ears, and it's just a really, really cute design. The next pair of ears on my wall is actually a pair that was gifted to me from my mother-in-law. These were the classic silver pair that they had during the 60th anniversary in Disneyland. You can see the bow is a fabric bow. It's different than the ones they had in the silver pairs in the past year in the Disney parks, but this is a classic silver pair that was gifted to me from my mother-in-law because she bought it while she was in the parks and then realized she probably wasn't ever going to wear this besides that, so she decided to give it to me to display on my wall. At the very top is where I keep my bubblegum wall ears. I keep them there all the time and they are classic and I love them. Then next to that I have the Confetti, Mickey Confetti print ears. These are the birthday cupcake one and I just think it's really pretty. They're festive to wear during a birthday celebration or just year round to celebrate because it's got a cupcake with a little like fake candle in the middle, and who doesn't like celebrating at Disney? I know I do, so I love those ears. Then I have the classic black pair with a beautiful translucent like blue sparkly bow. I love these ears as well. They're really comfortable and I believe I grabbed this from the outlet as well, so that was another nice steal, whereas I got these for full price. This one was an outlet price and I love them. It is an Animal Kingdom pair and you can see it is more like a giraffe, I would say. It's a nice brown print with the giraffe-esque type of design with the spots, and it's just a really pretty design. So this is a classic pair that I was able to grab. I'm forgetting how I came across this, whether I got it from the outlet or if I got it for at full price at this point or from a box, but at any rate, I do like these pairs a lot. This pair is really nice. The next pair on my wall is actually a classic red and black pair, the polka dots. This one, I always think of my daughter's best friend because the first time I saw her at Disneyland, she was wearing this pair of ears, and then this came to the outlet months later and I bought it myself. But this is cute, it has a little side bow going on and it's a nice classic red and white. And before I had the classic pair behind this was my most classic pair of Minnie Mouse ears. So another cute addition from the Disney parks. I've had a lot of Christmas ears. This plaid version is more like universal, so it does stay on my wall year round. And I do like the black and white plaid with the shiny black ears. This is a cute design. And then on the side, there we go, it does say Merry and Bright to let you know that this is a Christmas themed pair. So another great addition from the Disney parks. They've been killing it with their ear game lately. They definitely have. Finally, the last pair of ears that I keep on my wall all the time at this point are these homemade pair from none other than Irresistible Magic. She is a phenomenal crafty person. If you haven't watched Nicole's channel with her family, please go check them out. They are so sweet. I've talked about her so many times because I love her. I think she's a doll. And I love that she took the time to make me these wire ears. This is actually my very first and only pair of wire ears that I own. And I love that she put Ursula in the center. She has like a shrink-wrapped Ursula right there that is bound by wire, and her tentacles are coming out from the black and purple flowers on this side as well. This is just a phenomenal design. They're super comfortable. You can see it's two-sided, so Ursula is on either side, and I just love this pair so much. I'm so happy that she took the time to make these for me. And once again, if you haven't seen Nicole's channel, she's a sweetheart. She's like the craftiest person on the planet. Go check her out. So this is the newest pair of ears that I own. I was wearing this in the video itself, and you can see it's part of the Disney ink and paint set. I don't know if these are currently available online anymore because it's been a while since I've seen these, but I know that I did order these just before the whole lockdown procedures took place. So at one point these were available for purchase online because I never actually saw these in the parks. I definitely ordered these online. You can see that it's like little sketch figures on the ears themselves on both sides. You've got Mr. Toad from Ichabod Crane universe, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which is the Disneyland exclusive at this point. You've got Pinocchio, you've got the White Rabbit, the feet of Sorcerer Mickey. You have Sorcerer Mickey over here again, you've got Pinocchio, you've got Dumbo in this really pretty pink little pastel color on top of him, and it just keeps wrapping around, even on the headband itself, which is kind of awesome. So if you're into Disney animation as I am, just seeing it commemorated throughout these ears is really awesome. There is Jiminy Cricket from my friend Shasta. She's a fan of his. And look, there's purple lining on the inside. So these are really comfortable. I love the design and how it wraps around on both sides. And then of course in the very front you have two paintbrushes that are dipped in a fake paint, and then the little Mickey Mouse palette in the back. So another cute pair from Disney. Definitely a fan of these. And these are my newest pair of official Disney Parks ears. Give this video a like if you like this type of content. I had only seen one like major ear collection video before, and that was from Disney Damsels. It was Mulan on that channel who showed her entire ear obsession, and she had like hundreds of ears, and that was actually the very first video of theirs I've ever seen. And I remember being like, one day I will do an ear video if I have that many, and here I am. So let me know what your favorite item was from what I just showed you. It's really hard for me to pick my favorite, but I've shown them multiple times. My favorite fluctuate between my small shop ears, the purple ones that I have, the pretty purple and purple sparkly ones behind me, the bright pink ones underneath that from Tokyo. Those two are amongst my favorites. And then I'm wearing my ink and paint set ears today, so these are actually kind of really cute. But they remind me a lot of the ones that I made myself for the Festival of the Arts, so go figure. But you have the paintbrush set. This actually is a shirt that's also from the ink and paint set from the Disney park, so I'm just rocking that out, enjoying my National Ears Pride Day. So I hope you guys enjoy this as well. If you guys hear all that clicking in the background, it's my husband who is working next to me, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye!